We are just 1 week away from the season's finale, and I am so looking forward to it. Roll the intro.
My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic.
Greetings, my Brony and Pig Sister friends. Welcome to Crimson Analysis. In this episode, I will be analyzing Season 7, Episode 24, Uncommon Bonds. The episode begins with Starlight waiting for Sunburst at the train station. She is so adorable when she's excited. This is one gripe I have about the episode. Granted, we don't know a lot about Sunburst, but I wouldn't peg him as the type of pony to do this. Unless all of those are filled with books, in which case it fits his character. I'm not much for antiquing myself, I just really don't have an interest in it. I can definitely understand how some ponies would enjoy it, but it's just not my thing.
Though I'm glad you're in the antique store, too. I'm usually the only one.
Of course Twilight would have an interest in this. I feel you, Starlight, and I am so sorry. And once again, we are treated to adorable Twilight.
Huh. I guess it is adorable.
Yes, it definitely was.
I hope you're enjoying your visit so far.
Are you kidding? I mean, first antiquing, and then spending time with Twilight?
Ouch. Oh, dude, that is so not cool.
Would you mind turning around, or preferably leaving the room so I could get changed?
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
The show has addressed this many times, but it still always comes up. Starlight is naked, and yet he's still embarrassed because he is. I think he's the only pony we see that constantly wears clothes.
No! Ow.
Trixie, good to see ya. And there's the teacup.
I often seek the privacy of the orchard to practice new feats of amazement.
Trixie, that's not exactly new. You've done that about 100 times.
I give you the unicorn. Escape!
It's not gonna go very well, is it?
The great and powerful Trixie requires a little assistance.
Yeah, I expected that. This scene really brought back memories for me. As a young colt in Cloudsdale, I was very into magic tricks, and would even perform a few for my friends. But only tricks. I couldn't use actual magic because I'm not a unicorn.
The mirror pool is actual magic.
Wow, it's been a long time since we've seen this.
So, Pinkie Pie just dove in and made copies of herself?
Wait, how did he know about that? We didn't even know about Sunburst until well after Pinkie Pie used it. In fact, come to think of it, we didn't even know Starlight until long after. I guess someone could have told Starlight and she could have told him, but I'm not really sure how that conversation would have come up.
If we made copies of ourselves, we could get a year's worth of hanging out over in one day.
Oh no, please don't.
Not that we would.
Good, and let's keep it that way. Hey Maud. You know, I didn't really like Maud the first time we saw her, but now she's one of my favorite characters. And now, here's the problem. It seems like every pony they meet has more in common with Sunburst than Starlight does. So Starlight tries a spell so they can relive their childhood, literally.
Now we can play Dragon Pit, just like we used to.
Ah, she's so cute. And that obviously doesn't work. I can kind of understand what Starlight is trying to do here. When me and my cousin get together, we often relive stuff we did when we were colts. Either make comments about it or even do some of the stuff we used to do. And me and him get quite a bit of enjoyment out of it because it's nostalgic for both of us. But we don't pretend to be the colts we once were.
Starlight does have a tendency to overdo.
Yeah, she does do that.
We don't really spend that much time talking about that, though. Mostly we're just comfortable around each other.
I'm really glad they're drawing attention to the fact that Maud and Starlight are still good friends.
We did everything together. But now I'm wondering if we've spent so much time apart that we don't connect over anything anymore. And if we can't connect over anything, then maybe we're not even friends.
Well, at least it's not serious. That was a joke.
That's great. I love it when they let Maud use her comedy. Where's Discord when you need him? Hi Lyra, Bonbon, how's your trip? Final thoughts? This was a fun episode. Starlight learns a really good lesson. You don't have to have a lot in common to be friends with some pony. Like Starlight and Maud. They don't have a lot in common, but they enjoy the company of each other and feel comfortable around each other. sometimes with friendships, and just enjoy spending time with your friend doing something they enjoy, even though you may not have an interest in it. We also get to see everyone's favorite secondary characters, Trixie
I don't suppose the two of you want to see a never-before-witnessed magical marvel?
and Maud.
Starlight and I don't really have a lot in common, other than feeling different from most ponies. And comedy.
Comedy?
I'm very funny.
Was that a joke?
No.
And even though we don't get to see Maud smile, we do get to see her make a joke. And it was awesome. One last thing I want to mention is that book. With a shot like that, that book has to come into play in the finale somehow. I spent a bit of time analyzing the image on the book, and for some reason it reminded me a lot of Starswirl the Bearded. I wonder if this is one of his books. I wonder if we're going to get another episode similar to Magical Mystery Cure. Probably not, since every year the season finale gets better. My rating for this episode? 7.0 out of 10. But as far as episodes go, I just didn't like it as much as I have others this season. Although it's definitely better than last week's episode, I had no idea what to do with that one. Now, don't get me wrong, it was still a good episode, I still really enjoyed it, and there's a very good message behind it. But again, this isn't an analysis. There's not a lot for me to analyze here, except for that book, and we weren't given that much about it. Well, that's it for this episode of Crimson Analysis. I'm Crimson Shield, thanks for watching.
Something is wrong, it's plain to see. This isn't how it's meant to be. And you can see it like I do. It's not the life that's meant